Hey all, this is Anosis, and this is episode 6 of the Keeper's Tome. We are continuing on with the run. We're doing like only with the warrior now, and we have like things around our talents, of course. So as we did, like we have made ourselves way more tankier, like increased our max health, we gained the stamina way fast, and we do have the boots here. And yeah, we've also gotten the Nimble Boots. This is good. So we have like 60% like Stamina Regen. That just means that we can dodge like way more often. We also have 3 skeleton boys and stuff like that, so yeah. I don't want to heal though. I want to try and avoid healing if possible here. Because we did get the healing song here on the thing, and if we gain more level ups we can use, there's the stunning blow. This is when you want to gain levels because we have the luck with the very, very high XP increase now. We're level 32, which is pretty decent. There's the damage reduction though. Yeah, that brings us up to 180 there. There's the healing song. He's the bad reptile guy. There's a sword as well. Did we pick up the sword power up? No, we did not. Heal. We did waste a heal earlier actually. Fucking 2 of them. Strike, yeah, upgrade quick strike. Because I'm pretty certain that we cannot take another ability. I would have loved to be able to take more abilities here. Because you can see why is that grayed out here. Gravelord's Revenge should be really insane otherwise. I don't know, maybe there is an unlock requirement, maybe there is a passive that we will get eventually. Stuff that the merchant is there though now. Okay, actually, just that's very, very good. There's the money. I would want to kill stuff, a lot of stuff. It's really so much money, man. Reduce all ability cooldowns, yes, more DPS. I would really love to make it to the shop. We're just gonna see here, like, can we actually get an ability more? Because why is that read out? Maybe it would have been if we took like less skills. We have one on each active skill yet. We do not have the Shield of Vengeance, so you would think that we would have one more slot for that. Or maybe we need to take all the skills first. Because I'm guessing, right, that there will be 2 ultimates also, and that's why we cannot have more skills. But then why can that even show up then? Why can that even show up, and will we get more slots? Will we get actually more ability slots once you gain all the abilities? No. I definitely hope that it's at 20 minutes, so it's not at 19 minutes here. We have gotten quite a bit of cash now. Long reduction. For the clues to untold riches. Plus the XP gain, boost defense by 20. And this will character immune to slow and stun, boost duration of all slow and stun abilities. Ooh. Lead armor. Watch out, scroll. Fast recharge. get that. It costs dice. Okay, we can actually get multiply of that. That can give us rerolls. Defense by 20%, so now we have 210 there in the defense. Station are slow and stun abilities, and I feel like I have a lot of stun on this character already. I know they're trying to go for that thing, by the way, was really, really hard if I remember correctly. Going for that thing, you know, was insanely hard. I don't know if we would even have time to do that actually, even if we would try and go for it. Yeah, you can see now the stuns last a really, really long time now. It's a cooldown again here. I think we're in 1 more minute left now. I think. Not 100% certain. I would want to get max skeletons now, so I'm gonna roll aggressively again for it if we can. We can gain more level ups here. There's no way we're gonna get over there in time. I don't think, at least. Maybe it's not at 20 minutes, maybe it is at 20 minutes. We will see though, right, because the color changes. Otherwise I would understand if it would be like, oh, now you need 600 instead, right? That would be understandable. Oh, we can summon more skeletons now because we have like lost skeletons. Then resurrection actually. Yoink yoink. We used meter at 20 minutes, we will see now. No, it did not happen at 20 minutes. I really thought it would happen at 20 minutes, but apparently not. This is way too risky though. I'm actually gonna go check this first here. I mean, I would love to follow the light thing, but I feel that it's just way too dangerous at this point to do follow the light thing. If we would have gotten it way earlier, then it probably would have been good. I mean, if we gain a few levels here, then maybe it would become doable. Because if we can have more skeletons, then that would be really good. There she is. So it's just slightly before 21 minutes it happens. I just need to focus on dodging her actually. Once he kills them, the skeleton by the way, we can use some of the skeletons. See what I'm getting at with the skeletons being good here. Imagine if I would have the 5 skeletons on her all the time here. Reroll. Or lose all of it cooldowns. I really wanted to get more of the skeletons here though. The main problem is that one of the skeletons are distracted. That's good, now the skeleton will go on her again. See, the skeletons will eventually just kill her. And we need to get strong enough quickly here. Stuff that, you know. Summon. Magnets is good. Here we get that. Get all the way back again. Sometimes it's so hard to tell if she's going to be casting spells or not there sometimes when she's like that. Or she's actually holding her hands up and she's still doing that. Okay. So now we'll be sitting on the floor. They're probably most likely dead here, the skeletons, yeah. Because we don't have the benefit that the necromancer has with the skeletons. We've done quite a lot of damage to her actually here. Like I feel like we have done way more than last time. The skeleton survived this time actually. It's that spinny thing. So I'm gonna stay in the middle here because it's gonna move again. As soon as she's gonna do the massive wave thing, we need to be ready for her. We need to make sure that we have good skeletons back in. This is perfect. If she's laughing, that means that we're gonna get like the swamp wave. You can break through that, you know, and stuff like that, but it's like really, really good for the lucky amount of XP you can gain here. So that gives a bit of cooldown speed. We're almost at level 50 mark now. At this game, so we can get way more. Maybe it's just that she goes into a berserk phase, that's here though. It seems that she used cast on Infested, but now she doesn't cast at all. But that's because she hold her. I'm guessing she needs like time to recover sometimes. It's actually really, really bad. Not seeing either direction now. Interesting actually. Yo, one more skeleton. I think this does the whole boost and some so. Yeah, her attack stacks way long now, so it's definitely like a berserker phase for her. So that, you know. And so much damage now. We need some. Oh, she's here. Where is she? Just doing that, that's good. As long as it doesn't change directions, then that's good. I don't know why did I do that? Damn it, it's spinning up. So close over, I understand. Damn it. We got very, very close that time actually. Look at our Okay, Iron Smash did the most damage. Okay, no, actually, Quickstack did the most damage at 108,000, and then Iron Smash did 97,000. But then, like second highest burn, that was the 4 out of 5 race dead, and that was pretty crazy. We killed one boss. We got some gold. We inflicted some damage. We took some steps. The time survived 27.21, level 42 there. Damage received. We received 4,615 damage. We had a lot of damage, but yeah. So the race dead was a pretty good idea and stuff that. Like if we would have gotten more lucky there, and if we would have gotten the 5 things quicker, that would have been really good. Here is the thing, right? If we would have already had max here if we would have already been at max health points, then that would have been a big deal. Would have just made the surviving there easier. Stuff that. So yes. So this nurse is up to 4% per rank while max rage. So yeah, but that requires you to have max rage, of course, obviously. So Fury Blade surrounding a Bogatyr, that's a Tempest. When hit, strike back with devastating force. Yes, retaliation. Boom, 1 point into that. Actually, let's remove that and let's go for the shield. Boom. So we have that maxed out. We do one more round. But we do Linden Forest again, but we do the Linden for hard mode now. Let's do the hard run. Shield bash. Now I don't know how often the shields will drop and what the shield even looks like. In stock that I don't know exactly how that would work, if there would be a way to count the shields. Like also get those early. I don't want to get them too early, of course, because obviously we need to prioritize certain things. Yeah, shield. I take the damage reduction. But I definitely feel like getting that frost strike early on is very, very important as well. That's only via quick strike that affects it, if I remember correctly. Shield of Vengeance, yeah. Now, we didn't even have Shield of Vengeance last time at all. Because of that. It just feels like that's just so important to get on this character. But it feels like if you don't get it early, it won't show up at all. I might have just what's a good idea to spawn that guy already. We have a pretty decent amount of defense. I feel like, oh, this is way too many though. Okay, we've gotten 1 shield out of 5 shields. But there's no way I can check that out anywhere here. I don't think it is. So I forgot what it exactly said again before. Guardian's Fury actually. So make the shield things do more damage. So what was there a thing that increased our XP gain? Because I feel like if that would have been a thing on the passives, right, that we could have got, then we would have already taken it. Okay, so it's very important. You saw how much walk I had last time, and now we have the big XP thing. So that gives you double XP, so that gives you 200 used by default when it happens. But you see that thing that's very, very short by default, which is why gaining the levels into the war cry early on is very, very helpful. Here's the Vital Surge again. Yeah, this is a very, very good one here. Just the damage one. Yes. Now they're stunned. Yeah, I definitely feel like the power-ups are very, very important, by the way. K-Walk again. Because I feel like if the uptime on the walk guy becomes longer and stuff that, right, that means that the cooldown would be shorter technically for it, I think. What's the cooldown for walk guy right now? This is without any black cooldown reduction. It's 28.3 seconds, that's at rank 1. So maybe it's just that thing getting the 5 hour into the cooldown reduction does that much. By ranks you can get into that. Because when it cast that walk ability like every what was it, 8 seconds instead of 28, then that's like a really, really big deal. Is that melody? Yo, this is my favorite curse. Gold pickup, yes. Maybe I would try to avoid taking too many skills, maybe. I don't know if it's like, if you need to have that whole bar over there like just left open. I think that movement will be down to 100%, so no. There's the that's recklessness. Reroll. Okay. Yeah, that's the ability though. If we get that, we can get the ability thing. Is there's another shield icon? Oh, we had lost a shield icon then probably or something like that, because that was our first shield icon again. So it can break then or something? Insight. You steal my money. I'll screw you up. There's the walker again. We need 300, but I think we will get 300 by the point we get there probably. Please don't be on the mimic, please. I really actually want to get that first there. It's clear there actually. Go. Tiger Palm, Cascade. Cascade is very good. Blood Spider is also very good. Summon Soldier. Nah. I mean, the Summon Soldier is pretty good because unlike the skeletons, you don't need to summon it. Actually, Cascade is the insane thing. Yeah, Cascade is the insane thing. There's a thing that you shoot in an arc and it explodes. There's another shield thing. Yeah, that's actually the shield power up, I think. Yeah. Although I don't see that much difference on the defense there, so I don't know technically. Vital Surge. Get the shield bash. I want to try and avoid like healing as much as possible, obviously, because yes, we can get a lot of healing via the war cry. Does the war cry get reduced cooldown? No, it does not. I mean, a little bit, but I feel like we didn't take any cooldown reduction yet. Giant heart, cool glass heart. Increase base HP by 20%, okay. That's nice. I wonder how having the glass heart makes us have more HP though. Yeah. Now I need to drink. I will search again here. That's the money. This would have been so much money here, but it feels weird, like we've only ever gotten one of those like black shield icons. So that would seem like really weird. Sudden low. I mean, we need to get more tank gear, that's the thing, right? That we need. We need to get tank gear, that's the thing we really want. I mean, they might not understand what I mean when I say that we want to get tanky and stuff like that. Right, and that just gives us more max HP. Now we got the healing there, that's good. But why is that not giving us more icons? We are getting the shield icon and now we lost it. Now we lost the shield there. Like, what is up with that? Like, why can we lose that icon? We've gotten like several of those icons several times. And then it's just like, oh, now you lose it, and stuff like that, right? That seems like really, really weird. The stunning blow is definitely like insanely good just because of how important that stun is. So that's the shield power up again. There it works there. And I don't know what it is, like, is there a requirement for us being able to pick that up, stuff that, I do think before, when we were at low, like, health, we could have recovered, probably. See what's slow here. You have to hope that these bombs actually hit stuff here. Shield of Onions. Oh. Okay, level 22 already. Or not already, I mean, that's still pretty slow. I still don't know, is that a display bug or is this a level, a skill that you actually need to level up? No, I don't know. Fighter sword, we just need to take that. That's less golem and we're not strong enough at all. Not even really have a chance here. I feel like, I feel like we actually need to get away from it. Oh. I mean, there are still some of these things placed out on the map and they give you the most XP, the pink ones. When we could blood sacrifice here actually. But that's a healing actually. Shade of Vengeance, yeah, that's more shades. Yo, maybe we can do it now. And clap. Yeah, because I think that the effect gets stronger the more health you sacrifice, okay? Your rank points of vengeance for that. We needed to either, we had no choice there. We had just like one hit left there, we probably would have taken that hit there. Walk high, there we go, that's the maximum on the walk high. So at maximum it's 24.3 cooldown. But that's still like very, very high, so that's like with 0 of the cooldown reduction. I don't know exactly where the health regen shows up, by the way, because it's definitely not a thing here that shows up. Stuff that the health regen. Maybe it would be good to use go towards the merchant just to get one more like charge on the actual. Oh, there we go. There's we go. So that will be 20% luck every time we level up. Now we're at 2. Now we're at 2 on the shield icon actually. Because I mean that will just be way more damage reduction. There's the cascade finally. Because that just gives you way more fireballs and stuff like that. But the thing is, cascade, the reason why cascade is so powerful on the pyromancer is that once you have enough cooldown reduction, you will use shoot fire all the time, because the cooldown on this is 5.35 seconds. You can see we did 61,132 damage with that. Because it basically gains way more projectile every single time you take the skill. It gains way more projectiles, and you know, like it could just be absolutely insane. There's all ability cooldown, yes. If we can get the ability cooldown, the better here. Yeah, maybe this is one we start snowballing now. We still need more healing, of course, we're almost out of healing. There's the cascade again, so 1 plus the cascade now, it has a long distance. That's the heal there. Yeah, he starts it to us. But you saw there, even though we survived that short time there, you saw how much XP that was. Look at the cascade damage and then everything else. Yeah, Shade of Vengeance did a lot of damage as well, but the cascade did majority of the damage here, and if we would have gotten, like, if we would have been more careful with our heals and stuff that would have been really good. I don't record. We should have time to record some more. Yes. Okay, good. Oh. Tempest. I don't know if Tempest is something you need to pick up then. Okay, good. In the forest play. So definitely want to seem like when you get hard mode here, you want to just be spamming hard mode on every character until you get the most of the things. Yo! You get ability right from the get-go. You get the ultimate ability immediately on this character. But I mean, it kind of was how it works on the, what do you call it, for this screen one, the stance on actually. Damage reduction. So yeah, the ultimate skills doesn't show up here as a 1 out of 5. Because I'm pretty certain that that is called Tempest, And it had like a skill rank as well. Actual cooldown reduction here. Because here's the thing that this sword might actually keep us safe enough. So we don't need to get like the Shield of Vengeance yet and stuff that, right? So we are all going to take cooldown reduction if we see it. There's also some other things we're going to prioritize. Because I think that should count as a sword skill. Reroll there, that actually. Retaliation is to buy the sword. On Tempest is also by the sword, so that will make the swords deal more damage. Now we have 2 swords. Huh? We didn't take another Tempest rank. Oh, but we took this. So is that what buy the sword does? Because that's like seems like insanely good if by the sword gives you another one. No, but now we're only having 1 sword again. Oh, that was when we got full fury. I'm guessing. Stack. Oh, dude, that's 2 swords again. It doesn't happen very often. It has a long cooldown. I don't even see it on the ability bar there, so you know. By the sword, I'm gonna see if this makes it spawn 3 now. Curse. Catapult, yo. Let's use the 1 sword again. I don't get it at all. Is that when it crits or something like that? I don't know. Please don't be a thing. No. The spinny sword seems like really good though. But I'm guessing right that taking multiple points into Tempest will be insanely powerful. To get more by the sword. Oh. Just want to get that because if we get a lot of the by the sword and then we take even a single point into one of the other sword abilities, then that will just be insane. Yes, Nimble Boots. I will take Quick Strike. Yeah, I'm gonna try and focus around getting Quick Strike maxed out actually. Because Quick Strike used to feel like very reliable because it used to attack straight on basically and stuff like that, right? So it could be a lot of damage eventually. And reduce all ability cooldowns. Because I'm guessing that would mean that we will use the sword way more than the Tempest sword. Oh. So 3 out of 5 on by the sword. I don't know if the cooldown reduction actually affects the Tempest or not. I mean, it should probably do that. Butcher's Blade, yes. So we definitely take sword skills now if they show up. I mean, this sword does such a big difference. Like, it's insane how much big the difference is with this. Base damage is good. So base damage is now 13. Yeah, the tome base damage. So is that only quick strike damage? Then I definitely feel like the base damage is still like the, you know, the quick strike. Okay, level 13 isn't the highest really at this point, but still, Oh, there's the Warcry though. And the shield bash. Now reroll. Quick strike. Good. We can already get the skill here. So which one do we get? Flying kick, setting chains, Shades of Agony. Ooh. Yeah, that inflicts slow on all enemies hit though. A flying kick is the insane thing, right? Is flying kick the skill? I think yes. Because that's the skill that usually do a lot of damage on the monk. The shadow kick. And also the fact that we know that the shadow kicks gain a lot of extra breakdowns. Like the second shadow kick you take doesn't just give you one more kick. It gives you 2 if I remember correctly. Here's damage reaction again. Yeah, but we don't have enough cash now. I don't want to kill these big dudes if possible here. Yeah, but it definitely seems like this should be the strat to use the hard mode on this stage. You spam it. You spam hard mode, you know. Of course, if we would get more insight or more of the whole XP thing, by the way, then that would help a lot as well. Right now we max out quick stack there. So now we have the good stack. Wow, now we're taking both directions. Oh, wow, so that's something you should definitely prioritize. Now we're taking both left and right. That just fixes one of the character's problems, really. It attacks how fast? It attacks, yeah, every 0.82 seconds. Yeah, that's more money. We need to have way more. Oh. Take Frost Strike. Because Frost Strike will just be a big boost here to the thing. Just make the thing way better. And now we have the mana gain here. We just want to kill stuff now as much as possible here. I'm guessing actually the reason why we're losing the shield charges is because we are taking like damage, so we need to like avoid taking damage in order to keep the shield charges. So I'm guessing actually the way the shield charges work. Maybe we should actually go towards that actually. Yeah, I think we do actually. Might be wonder, hey, why go towards that? Because I think that we can survive the curse now at this point because the boss hasn't spawned yet. So now we have the big XP thing going on here. But it's just even there, so you know. Can we survive this? Probably. Cooldown reduction though, cooldown reduction is just very important here. I mean, this will give us quite a lot of cash, I feel like, you know. Use all ability cooldown, so now we have the maximum ability cooldown reduction now. And then that makes that be 0.72 seconds, which is not that much, but a lot of other attacks will be way better. Yeah, Warcry becomes 18.1 second with that. So yeah, so the Warcry definitely, the other abilities from the Warcry definitely help as well. And of course it also happens when, you know, like Warcry can itself also have cooldown reduction on it happening, you know, once the bells in. But yeah, so the shield thing seems to actually block damage completely when it happens. Stuff that seems to make it like really good. Stuff that, so if you want to get that thing where you don't take damage for like, what is it, 5 minutes I think it is. That's one trophy, the which I also think is a top of knowledge thing, but like a hidden one, something. Let's just play again here. I'm trying to focus on the sword things actually. No, 22 at this point isn't the worst, but it's not the best either. I also want to kill this mushroom so we get whatever passive this is. No. Enhances fire damage by 7%, it does a 1% to burn with an attack. Okay, that would have been great if we would have picked up a power mass skill. Oh, but we haven't picked up a skill right yet from another class. No, we did. Damn it. Please stop escape. Do you have a fire thing? Yeah, that lets you revive boost speed by 1% over 200 kills. Ring of Serpents. Get Ring of Serpents. Sword attack critical hits have 30% chance to do double damage, but a 5% chance to backfire, harming you for 10% of the total HP. A critical hits 30% to deal double damage, 5% chance to backfire. I mean, that sounds good if you would have enough like HP restoration. And I mean, I know that the Ring of Serpents is really good. So when the burn happens, because it's 1%, right? Then Ring of Serpents will happen at the same time, from my understanding. But of course, that doesn't increase it to like 2% or anything. Yeah, just how they had a burn there, definitely at the same time. Get for walk here actually. I know we had by the sword there, actually did show up. See there that our dot damage is insane. So that we can actually kill this guy fairly quickly here if we're careful actually. It's crazy to say that we are on hard mode and we can nuke down the golem kinda. Yeah, live by the sword. I don't know if there's another way for us to get the fire ability. I mean, I know that cruel sun, you know, like the Escador ability. That's an ability that we took once for like 500, like it was insane. Stuff that, you know. There's the walker again. Take the walker again here. And I mean, recklessness would be good because that would just increase your cooldown, even though that would make us take more damage. You know. We're at 215 defense now. I wonder if something special happens when you reach 5 shields. You know. Okay, it's almost dead. It's another shield. Right, get Frostlack here. Oh, he's dead. Boss defeated. Reduce defense, okay. About 6%, but it's like does what? Let's say again. Reduce the defense, but it will be able to cool down. So that's 16 points something. And that's 2.17. So yeah, the Warcry could become absolutely insane though. With that right, if we take a bunch of recklessness. Because that was a very quick flash golden defeat. It's not that number with how long it normally takes. Maybe we try to more aggressively explore the map. Idol of Banishment is good as well. There's the we have to take another recklessness here. Because yeah, but that reduces it to 172 now, which is a big deal actually. kill this guy first here. Because we're at 29 already, you can see that when they have the fire icon over above their head, that's when they're melting. That's when they're taking the fire damage. Yeah, that's the cooldown reduction, by the way. Walk was up there. Yeah. And I mean, yes, recklessness is really bad, so we need to like compensate by taking up the defensing as much as possible. Two chests. Nice gold. Nice gold and some defense here. Right, Walker again here. Let's walk at now. 9 second cooldown. 9 second cooldown on the walk guys. And yeah, the walk used to have such powerful effects, like it's insane, like every 9 seconds. Okay, so destroy all pumpkins. Right there. Just destroy all of them. Yeah, because I feel like this can snowball, right? So it's crazy to think that this is hard mode now and stuff that, but it's just, yeah, right? Recklessness did something different there. Yeah, so now we're at the 165. Now it didn't reduce it as much. So but what's some cooldown now on this? Now the cooldown is longer. 30.5. Oh, that's because we have the cooldown reduction active there. Yeah, that's actually pretty insane. Okay, get that shield, get that pumpkin. So maybe there are more pumpkins that can show up, or maybe I'm blind. Because why does it still show the pumpkin icon here? I think we killed everything. Maybe that guy is part of the pumpkin thing, or maybe it's this thing here. More pumpkins over here, actually. Ends its ass. Ooh. Definitely a crit chance. That's one of the items. That's actually very good. There's a warden. The warden wasn't that tough though, if I remember correctly. Yeah, there's the... You get the walk line. Around the 5 now on the walk line. 9 seconds, yeah, we're affected by a good cooldown reduction now. It's just that our dot damage is insane, by the way. It's pretty good because we have poison, we have fire, we have poison fire, we have this slowdown also from the other thing and stuff like that, so that's pretty decent. Yeah. Right, that's the. We'll take another ability though. Here we definitely would have taken. Fine, probably. Dark Energy would have also been absolutely insane actually. Good night. But maybe there is a way to get that ability. Oh, that's the poison thing, right? That's the poison thing. And now we get even more poison. Yeah. Cooldown, like defense is -3, but cooldown like 18% total now. 18% cooldown reduction total now. Alright, 4 out of 5 recklessness. It's absolutely insane though. Why does that say 4 XP there? I don't. Oh, that's the armored thing. But we definitely want to face off against that armored thing though. Want to kill this thing first though here because this is going to be really useful. Kill actually the stationary guy because that's the guy that was shooting right now against us. Oh, he is not stationary, he actually teleports around. We did kill it here though. Recklessness again. There's another spellcaster. I don't think that's the same guy. No, that's not the same spellcaster. Heal. Yes. They go and get these things here. I want to see what the mercy does have here actually. 300 close AV knockback every 20 second ability force. Shield of Thorns, yes. Bomb Satchel, yes. Board Shroud Scroll and get one of my heals back. Good. That's a lot of levels. Reduce damage taken by that. Get this. Get another level up. Get the heal from that. We'll probably have to make a third part here. We need to kill the spellcaster though. You need to go down, see the spellcast, please. Yeah, damage reduction, defense 10 plus per rank. All this money. Oh, when I wear the cooldown, leave this in here. Wow. Let's go with your games. Magnets are good. Yes. But we cannot get more now. I thought it was another thing that showed up that used was an icon for a while and then it just disappeared. I think. That's some defense, that's some movement speed. Yeah, they did a whole armored thing showed up with the whole other thing. Well, you know, armored, what was the armored like snail showed up. Stuff that. I don't know what that 4 XP means. Maybe that's what the guy there in the beginning does. Stuff that, yeah. Of course, why does it show you towards that thing again unless there would be several passives that you can take out, you know? The spellcaster showing up again, but he will regret being a spellcaster soon. Right, 2 out of 5 on Wild Surge. 140 almost. And I know that there will be a different final boss here. It won't be the same guy, or that we will meet a different final one after we kill the other thing. I'm taking out this for 100 here. No, dog. We can get the reroll. Let's get the reroll there. I don't know how many rerolls we could get here. The rerolls will definitely become important here eventually. Yeah. There we go, we have the maximum of the by the sword. The maximum of that, and we need just one more into Butcher's Blade, and that will be our active. Oh, technically we already have 2 actives. Because that should have given us a knowledge thing, but I don't remember if it did or not. You said I don't want to go far away from the merchant and then lose him and then like he stops showing up on map, you know, and stuff like that, right?